From the oldest capital city in the Americas, founded in 1325, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Mexico City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Portland Lumberjacks and the Mexico City Conquistadors. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Heart been broke so many times, I don't know what to believe. Mama say it's my fault. It's my fault. I wear my heart on my sleeve. Heart on ice, and I can't breathe.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
They slapped on my head, told him, don't know how you get down with them clowns. I'm a soldier. Don't want to understand.
I see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. He said right down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
The ceiling, trying to get rid of my feelings. Way out there, make you millions.
Caught by Tyreek Hill. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue.
Heart on ice, cause I can't breathe.
He's crossing. He's checking crack. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creep. Hey, 43. He's creeping.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
What we got? 43, 43, 43, 43. Here we go, that's brilliant.
Now here's Mahomes. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. D. Ford racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company.
Hey, alert 3, alert 3. Hey, check. Yellow. Check 24. 49, check 49, check 49. Shift, watch the shift. Wide. 57. Alert flare.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
God damn it.
It's a pickup of 6, but it's not going to be enough. And the punt team's going to be summoned on 4th down.
As much as I praise teams for being true to who they are, in this situation, I wonder if maybe they outguessed themselves a little bit. 3rd down, seemed like an obvious passing situation. They chose to run it and then get anywhere close to the 1st down.
That'll go as a 39-yard punt. Give him 9 on the return. And possession will switch hands. 1st and 10.
I don't know why. I guess I'll start slow. I really wanted to go at his ass right there. I'm gonna start slow though. Let's see if I can give him the bait on something.
Stay there. 190.
Hey, Trill the Calabasas.
Hey, box up.
A 1st down throw here for Rivers. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the
Bring
first.
his ass up. Bring his ass up. He'll bring him down. Oh, shit.
And that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may throw it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
Man, X over there, but I'm
fired a bullet in there for the completion. Looking for more there on first down.
X over there, but I wanted to try his ass.
Incomplete. Rivers incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Play fake to Gordon. Now Rivers. And Blake, the tight end's got it. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion.
We're playing on the line, Falcon. I think he playing on the line, Falcon.
Hey, go orange. Orange.
Rivers again. Open man, it's Allen.
Yeah.
Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Man on that line,
here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL, so when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point scores. You give yourself your best chance.
Up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep
pace.
Right
now.
Rivers on first down. Caught by Allen.
I get him. I'm throwing on his ass right now. I don't think he saw a run yet.
Well, I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this is starting.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone setter. To throw again on 2nd down. Rivers. And that'll be incomplete.
Look at that shit.
Good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot.
And nowhere to get away.
What down is?
And we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Why that nigga lucky?
Really didn't give anybody
should have just stayed in the fucking pocket.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
So just a 3-yard return following a punt of 45. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah, and wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff that they all made sure to let us know. We know where we are right now, but the playoffs don't start tomorrow. We still got some time, and they plan on putting it together, formulating a streak, and the whole month of December is still left to play. They think they can get in.
And they made it very obvious to us that there's no playoff talk in the locker room right now. It's win this game and look to next week.
Excellent focus.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Gonna give this time to the tailback.
That's my
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Partner, those are back-to-back 6-yard runs, and if they're going to continue to get those types of plays, shoot, you just keep running the same stuff, don't you?
Yeah, it was 1st and 10 and 2nd and 4. Now 1st and 10 again.
Slowly. The nigga really trash. Really send that heat on his ass. Look at that shit. Just switch that real quick.
Now a handoff here to his running back.
Stay with that first.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
from just shy of midfield. Mahomes, that one complete to Hill. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. Yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
And I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop. But that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything. So it's really hard to be mad at him and yell at him for trying to make that play.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. Buying time to his left.
Hey!
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Back across his body. Picked off by Denzel Perryman. And he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line. Now, whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Tell that bitch that kid rocks. Oh, yeah, I'm finna get his ass. Let him go cover 2. Let him go cover 2.
Out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today. So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1.
Oh, my God, man. What the fuck?
A gain of 7 to the 47.
So that's what you're looking for when you're wanting to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide.
Try to make one couldn't go
open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Hey, downtown! Right, 89!
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 7 yards there and a first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation.
Type of cover 2. All right. That nigga don't know which one to do. Bitch, I'm going
in that situation, it's almost a tendency breaker.
A run there on first down and a pretty good one of 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Hold him corner. Yeah. Which way you want to go? Which one? Where you at? Fake his ass out with there. Where you? All right, there you go.
Now Rivers going to give it off to Gordon. 11 yards there, first down.
Nice job there, finding room to maneuver.
I bet you run the same play.
Another first down.
There you go.
Look,
where you at? Where you at? Where you at?
The boy has done a nice job taking advantage of it.
Now they're just hoping to catch
on the same route.
Now Gordon on first down. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter. Not a whole lot of room there, but there's got to be one positive to that.
He using X-Man.
Things tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
On 2nd down, they'll run with Gordon. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier.
Quick snap.
Take this one.
We in there. Quick snap. We in there.
Tariq Cohen with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Extra point by Moore, and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Hey! Nope, nigga. What's up?
And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Still get to the 25. All right, blitz his ass off back, man.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, or they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. Forced out to his left. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. The struggles continue here offensively. Still nothing for them on the scoreboard, and now an interception.
Yeah, the offense looks extremely sluggish, not really in sync at all. Dare I say, it looks like it got left behind in customs.
Oh, you've had that in your back pocket. You were waiting for that.
Probably should have left it in my back pocket, too.
Well played. Going deep here. Allen.
Come on.
And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down.
Let that nigga do that shit again, bro.
Rivers incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Play action now. Rivers. Nowhere to get away. Rivers is dropped.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and 1, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you're doing a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
Third and long for Rivers. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build up the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. And he's out right at the 25. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And that will come the offense as they take over. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And then finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you've got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Then they go outside it.
They'll run it now. They'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now.
Get out of hand,
a little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Yellow. 52's the mark, boy. 50.
I'm looking for any curl route. I know he's going to run outside the pocket, though.
Check 50. Slam. Motion, I got one.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Escaping the pressure right.
I see his fucking head.
A good decision.
Something told me to put this nigga on spot.
Get some 9 yards and a first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Which one?
1st and 10 at the 38 line.
Hey, 57.
Yup.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. He will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they need it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it, but it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes. We're trying to put them on the ground.
To try again after the sack. Mahomes. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Nicole Hardman, the intended target. And that takes us from second to third down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game. A 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes his quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. On third and long, it's Mahomes. And going deep for Hill.
We back now! Let's go!
And he can't quite intercept it. Zone coverage, free safety was there.
They got me fucked up. They ain't finna get off of him.
And now it's fourth down.
She went a Gucci.
They're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group.
Come on, man.
They're
Get the
thinking
fuck out of here, bro.
I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Run it back, run that back, run that back, run that back like a track.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Less than 30 seconds to go in the half. Pretty good starting field position, all things considered. You'd think they definitely have time to get into field goal range.
Yes, and you get into the huddle and you come off the bench here and you've called multiple plays because you're going to say, this is how we're going to run them in order, guys. You don't have time for audibles. You don't have time to change anything. You're trying to get the ball in position to at least get three. They've got a great shot to do it right here.
A diving grab. I think he got that, yes. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 19 seconds to go and half number one.
Come on. Still in the second half. That bit bend to the right. Let go, let go.
He's got his guys a first down.
Middle of the field.
From the gun, Rivers. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
That move gonna bend to the middle. Yes, sir.
The kick by Marr is good.
Back like a track meet.
So good work there to get points just before the half as they add on to their lead.
As trite as it sounds, every little bit helps. That's exactly what they're going for. Anytime you can put points on the board, you take it.
And they didn't leave the other side with much time at all on the clock.
To the left, bend to the left.
This is taken to the 13. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Cash out. Just didn't hit the lottery.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Time for likely one play, then off to the locker room. And they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime?
I'm waiting on that
drink. Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows?
And for the third time here in this half, he's intercepted. Picked off by Nasir Adderley. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports halftime report.
Coming out there,
taken in the end zone.
Oh, come on, man. They bullshitting me. They are bullshitting me.
20 to the 22-yard line.
Can't tell me there wasn't no perfect ass juke. Right? Come on, man. It was kind of late. I ain't gonna count.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had a field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone. There goes Melvin Gordon. The 40, past the 20, to 10, and all the way in for the touchdown. Melvin Gordon, 78 yards. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead.
Go.
Extra point by Moore.
Third quarter, that bitch still been left.
And that makes our score 17-0.
That bitch still been left third quarter. I'm going to give him a return. He ain't got what's the name back, though. Come on out of that
That's
bitch.
fielded in the end zone.
Come out of that bitch. Hey, come on, man. Get the fuck out of here. I don't even want to play man no more. That was no big hit. I clicked that bitch so hard.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half.
Hey,
As you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger,
lurking.
but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Watch the whip.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Grip his ass.
He is going to be stopped
Grip his
behind
ass.
the line of scrimmage.
Grip his ass. They
Loss of a
guarantee.
yard, and it'll
He
set
said
up
he gonna go
third
back to
down.
cover 2. I know.
These guys going to chop into that deficit. They're going to have to do a much
Get
better
what I'ma
job
do.
in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no
Yeah,
yards to
that
be
outside
found.
contain on his ass. What's up?
52's the mic. Let's go. It's our time. Undercross. Hey, 57, 57.
Yeah, what?
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Looking for Kelsey on the defense.
Hey, come on.
Got his man complete.
Oh, fuck.
And he's able to get this way down
That
deep
nigga
into
caught that
enemy
hoe.
territory. Mahomes finding his tight
told
end
you,
Kelsey
man,
for
that
a
shit.
big one. 64 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
You ain't getting that shit, bro. You might as well run the ball, bro.
Check three.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Steps away to his left.
Come on.
Intercepted. Picked off by Nasir Adderley.
My
He
ball.
had it again, Charles.
My
He had a
ball.
pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an
Come on, man.
interception.
Let's go, bro. I'm ruthless,
That's the
bro.
word we use when we intercept the
listen, I'm
pass.
going here and run that
Tells your
shit.
team to rally around and block
Hey.
for you. Well, that worked
Get the fuck outta here.
because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got Bialski, maybe not a touchdown.
Get the
but
fuck
boy,
outta
he's playing
here.
really well.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Fuck ass shit.
Working out of the gun, Rivers. He's going to look for Allen now. He's got
Fuck
a
you talking about?
complete. The 20, 10, 5, and at the end of it, he's stripped. That one's loose. It's going the other way. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of 45.
It's not often that we see big plays.
I won't
end in
celebrate no more,
disaster,
dog.
and we just absolutely saw it right there. They had something really big cooking on that one.
When you're
I
down
wanna
to the goal
celebrate
line,
no
that
more,
big
bro.
play, do you get maybe a little too careless, a little too desperate for the goal line?
I think the last part is
That's
exactly right.
crazy.
You get desperate for the goal line, and sometimes you get the ball out of it, away from your body, or you're trying to extend to get there, or maybe you're just trying so hard that the ball.
I wanna
comes out of your
celebrate no
hands.
more,
In
bro.
any event, that's a
Come on,
big
man.
opportunity lost.
7 yards
Come on,
there,
man.
the
Goddamn,
first
I'm trying to
down.
run that
And
bitch.
now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. And he'll give it here to his running back.
Smack his
And
ass.
very little there. He might have gotten a yard. And I think he got a yard to the 41.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Yeah, my nigga trying to eat some.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes. And boy, that one drops in.
Hey!
If he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side.
Hey, I'm
to
gonna run that same
situation.
shit again, bro.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow.
Bro, 24-0, bro.
You're a nice guy.
No
That was
cap,
kind
man.
of savage.
Fuck that,
But
24-0,
correct.
bro.
No pick, just
Fuck
incomplete
that,
that
24-0,
time.
bro. Ain't no way that nigga just got away with that shit. I'm thinking that
This
nigga on
offense
airplane
is
mode all the way
desperate
through the
to conversion as they
goddamn.
come up on third down.
what's the name, man? That's
From
crazy.
the gun, it's Mahomes. Trying to lay one up.
Lurky!
And now here's another interception. Picked off by Nasir Adderley. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Kelsey, the intended receiver there. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talked about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about
to throw that shit, bro.
the coaches address.
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
My tech, 390, 390.
On third down, this is Melvin Gordon. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. And that one good for 16 yards and a first. Rivers going to turn and give this one to his running back, Gordon. He'll have a first down past the 40. He's at the 40. And down to the 28-yard line. A big play there by Gordon. 46 yards.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They'll try to throw here. Rivers. Hunter Henry brings it in. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Zero. Hey, Alpha.
Play fake. Rivers. And it's caught. Touchdown. Keenan Allen with touchdown number 8 on the year. And his guys are going to add on to their lead.
Get it out!
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
There's a route now.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Close this nigga out. I just want this nigga to have 0, bro, to make a statement, bro.
And he won't return.
I don't want this nigga to score, bro.
Down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
I might milk the clock in the 4.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Hopefully
they have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the
emotional side. Bitch ass nigga.
He's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Here's Mahomes to throw.
Hey!
And that will be incomplete.
Shot, I got 6. You know. He going for it. He going for it. He going for him, call timeout there and run my play. You ready? Bobby ain't real.
And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout
right
here. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective
let that nigga find that same play again.
We take a break.
Yay. Yay. Yeah.
Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th.
Some in the hole.
Here we go. 4th down. Mahomes. Dancing to his left.
Oh, he found that nigga.
Oh, wide open. Complete.
That's me.
So a moment to catch our collective breath after the fourth down conversion. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And my goodness, another interception.
Come on.
King picks it. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. What a nightmarish game he's having now.
Hey, man, I gotta get my
interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it?
Gotta get my dogs some carries,
man.
man.
We're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times.
Yeah, get my
ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start with a give to Cohen, and the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
Hey, first down right here, though.
Big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
First down right here, though.
Hey, easy. Go. Hey, here we go.
On play action, Rivers.
Right down right here, though.
Complete. Williams.
Right down right here, though.
18 yards and a 1st down. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era. We think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
Trying to get my niggas some Texas, bro.
So they had the big loss on that 1st down pass play and facing a 2nd and long.
Hey, dude.
To throw his
play for better days.
And he completes it to Cohen. It's a gain of 9 yards. And they're going to face a 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Alone in my jail cell. I'm alone in my jail cell.
This offense on 3rd down today. They converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be 3rd and 5. Rivers to throw it. The screen pass here to Cohen. He's got a 1st down and more inside the 30. And he'll be taken down at the 26.
And nigga on my running back, boy.
It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. Rivers with a 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Sets up the screen to Gordon. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. That'll go down as a loss of 8, and it'll make this a 2nd and long.
Ready, 390. 950. Quarterback, don't get nervous, man. We ain't beginning to turn you behind.
Again, it's Rivers. He's got Allen. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. And defensively, they just don't seem to have much of an answer for this passing game.
Not at all. Look at the confidence that's exhibited here. With that type of a lead, clock on their side, instead of running it, they're still throwing it, trying to pick up 1st downs and keeping the football.
So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. He's got the 1st down inside the 10, and finally taken down at the 4-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, I don't think there's any question, Brandon, at this stage. The stop troops, the defensive guys, they got to use their 3 timeouts here. They've got to stop them and get the ball back.
Yeah, if you're in that 2 to 3 score deficit window that they're in. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Hit my knee.
And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it?
I knew it. Fucking 4th quarter, I said that shit and didn't remember.
Isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that's leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now, because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Hey.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You
got that middle nigga to me.
Okay, all right, I'm being facetious
all
here.
On that nigga.
You get points,
What's up?
you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Flushed out right. Gets this one to Hill.
Juke, nigga. Nigga, juke, nigga.
He'll get it up to the 33-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Okay, so now the question, how did he get that wide
open? That nigga to me.
We both know that he shouldn't, because from the time they handed out scouting reports before this game, he was circled, starred, everything. Find him, cover him. But sometimes you can see him a guy open.
Damn, he ain't gonna run it back either.
Maybe you move some motion. Maybe you
be waiting on the nigga to do hurry up offense.
All of a sudden you've got a better matchup. Every now and then the offensive guys, they figure a way to get him open, even with everyone keeping eyes on him.
And that's certainly a guy they want to keep trying to scheme open.
Oh, sweet. Go to sleep.
So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Mahomes now on 1st down.
You got me if you can find. Oh, we couldn't find it.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. D. Ford, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. Now, following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12.
Man, they got me again.
To throw, it's Mahomes being chased out left. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
It's Kelsey on the ground. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
All right, remember he going to roll out. Last 3rd down, he rolled out to the left. And he threw it to that tight end.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Put him over here like this.
52's the mark, boy, 52.
That nigga blitz just like that.
Attack. Switch it. Come on, switch it.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes.
Still
and it's complete to Kelsey. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Mahomes. They complete it to Hill. Crossover out of bounds right at the 25. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a 1st down. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now, because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
This is caught. 23 yards on the play.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big.
Go for 2, nigga. Go for 2, nigga. That's what I'm talking about.
Mahomes now going to lead his guys up for the 2-point try. Now it's Mahomes again.
Damn, they wouldn't let me
move.
The
2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. So despite the huge deficit, they're going to keep fighting. Here comes the onside kick. And this one won't bounce their way. It's covered up by the hands team. So they touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the 4th.
No, not at all, and they're trying to get something going after one there, but you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
Gordon.
Out of bounds. Get out of bounds.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
180. Hey, Woods. I'm coming after you. Hey, ready.
Throwing here, Rivers. Well, this is caught by Williams. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, I've got to laugh here, and I really don't want to because the old school in me is not happy about this score this late, not necessary. But this is Madden, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is how it works.
Rub it in. Have a day.
I mean, what does it matter? These guys who are playing in this game, there are no feelings
Exactly. They don't have to face the guy. Well, they might if they're in the same room going head-to-head. But
that's
the virtual guys on the screen don't have to face each other after this one.
In that case, run it up.
Hey, Jamila. Looks so familiar.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that, and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team, and we were losing late in a game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach...
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Now they try the right side here. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Now a handoff looking right. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed to play more. So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense that it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.